Parades, bonfires and tailgates filled the streets of Corvallis this last week. What does being a Beaver fan mean to you, and how did you celebrate the big homecoming game?
And how did one fraternity make sure that OSU students stayed safe during a big Halloween dance?
And finally, Halloween weekend kept the Corvallis Police Department extremely busy into early hours of the morning. We've reported Drew Wilson here for our Tuesday Police Beat segment. We'll have all of that and more on tonight's episode of the Beaver News.
Good evening and welcome to your Tuesday night edition of the Beaver News. I'm Brooke Chrisler.
And I'm Lawson. We're glad you could join us this evening. Parades, bonfires, footballs and tailgates made this week on campus a pretty exciting place to be. We sent Beaver News reporters out to the pep rally event to see how OSU gets ready for the big homecoming football game. Homecoming to most Beaver alumni and means one word: football. Yet OSU's homecoming tradition dates back to long before anyone on campus had ever even heard of the sport, all the way back to the earliest years of Corvallis College. Now homecoming is a great chance for alumni to return to their alma mater for a celebration of community, lifelong learning, and school spirit. Aside from the big football game, the oldest tradition associated with homecoming is the bonfire, which still takes place today. At the bonfire this year, around 600 people gathered to watch OSU President Ed Ray drop the torch and then spent the next few hours watching the massive fire light up the sky. OSU marching band and dance teams pranced through the streets rallying up people as they played the classic football tunes. Although the game didn't have the outcome we wanted, it seems as if every OSU fan had a great time supporting our hard-working athletes.
The Brothers of Omega Delta Phi hosted Fright Night Friday, a dry dance paired with an alcohol awareness workshop. We have reporter Aaliyah Averill here with us to talk about this Halloween dance.
Thanks, Brooke. The workshop and ensuing dance put on by the multicultural fraternity was meant to raise awareness for the risk of alcohol consumption before Halloween, a holiday that is typically marked by copious amounts of drinking by students. However, not everyone enjoys such rowdy festivities, and the event gave all students the opportunity to have a good time out without the presence of alcohol. Snell International Hall was packed with students. Partygoers were able to dance, socialize, and celebrate Halloween while still being safe, and reviews were universally positive.
All you for Halloween.
So Aaliyah, how was the holiday dance? Did you see any interesting costumes?
Yeah, there was a lot of definitely really creative costumes. Like the winner of the costume contest was a pair of minions.
Oh, cute.
Yeah.
That's what I love about Halloween in America. I mean, in Australia, nobody really gets into it, but here, everybody gets so into the costumes.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
It's pretty awesome. Thanks, Aaliyah. Harry Potter fans came together on Sunday at LaSalle Stewart Center to listen to the Oregon State Symphony play the music from the movies. The building was decorated as Diagon Alley, which is a wizard shopping district from the Harry Potter series. Festivities were not just limited to the musical performance, as various groups set up booths for people in attendance to join. One of the booths set up by Grassroots Books and Music encouraged children to read while the OSU Chemistry Department helped kids get involved with the science. The event was fun for all and provided the kids in attendance with exciting chances to learn not just about magic, but more practical areas of study.
Sigma Chi fraternity hosted their annual Derby Days last week in the hopes of earning $20,000 for the sick children of Dernbecker Hospital. Some of the events included in this charity fundraiser were flag football, the house mess up, talent show, eating contest, and a final lip sync competition between OSU sororities. Each event involves a different opportunity to earn money for the fundraiser. As of Wednesday morning, they had raised $2,300, not including coin jars and online donations. They will continue hosting philanthropy events in the hopes of reaching their money goal.
Our show wouldn't be complete this evening without our Tuesday night Police Beat segment. We have reporter Drew Wilson McGrath to explain the Corvallis Police Department kept busy this last homecoming weekend.
Thanks, Brooke. Thanks, Brooke. Saturday night was a very busy night for Corvallis police officers as Halloween and homecoming parties ran the town. CPD had more than double the officers they usually have working in the hopes to keep Corvallis as safe as possible. Our first story, a bike patrol officer reportedly stopped Forrest Zane Shoemate, 19, of Salem, having an open container of beer. Shoemate allegedly gave false information to the officer and fled on foot, then struggled once the officer stopped him. Shoemate is charged with assaulting a public safety officer, interfering with a peace officer, and giving false information to a police officer. On Northwest 3rd and Northwest Van Buren Avenue, an officer stopped Nicholas Donald Phillips of Portland for driving the wrong way down the road. Phillips reportedly failed the field sobriety test and had a bag of marijuana on his person. He was arrested for a DUII and unlawful possession of marijuana. A breath test reportedly indicated that his blood alcohol content was 0.05%. And last but not least, Corvallis police received a report from a male trying to find his friend near 26th Street and Western Boulevard at 10:40 p.m. The lost person was described as a blonde female. As officers made their way to the scene, reports also came through of a matching suspect allegedly running through the streets, screaming and disrupting traffic. Authorities matched the two cases, arrested 22-year-old Erica Nelson for disorderly conduct, interfering with a peace officer, and criminal mischief. Well,
that's all the time we have for you tonight. I'm Brooke Chrisler.
I'm Drew Wilson McGrath.
And I'm Emma Lawson. We're glad you could join us this evening. For more Beaver news, make sure to watch us on YouTube, like us on Facebook, or follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Beaver News. Thanks, and have a good night.